Thank you for tuning in again. Let's go ahead and get right to it. This week's book review is on a book called A Few Drops of Bitters by G.A. McKevett. I think that's how you say it. And this is the cover of the book. Kind of cute. And so this book is what I would like to call a soft murder mystery. This is one of many Savannah Reed mysteries, apparently. Savannah and her husband are fostering a child named Brody. He is a vibrant young fellow that had a traumatic upbringing. Savannah and her husband have taken on the responsibility of being foster parents and find that they have to kind of wing it when parenting Brody, as most parents do. However, Brody is an intuitive, bright, knowledgeable, and wiser than normal kind of kid. Brody has found a friend in a local veterinarian, Dr. Carolyn. Brody sometimes volunteers at the clinic and finagled an invitation to a birthday party for Carolyn's husband, Dr. Stephen. Dr. Stephen is not a likable man and has several enemies. While at the party, Dr. Stephen kills over, and the quest to find out who done it begins. Now, I'm not going to go into any further details because you must read the book to find out how this murder mystery unfolds. You'll have to find out who killed Dr. Stephen and why. And you will have to find out how did Brody and the Reed family play a part in the unraveling of this mystery. And just how unsavory is Dr. Stephen. There are many suspects, and it is not shocking as to who the culprits are once the thread began to unravel. However, the why is just like, really? Did it take all that? I did enjoy Brody's character. He brought another layer to this story that made it all the more interesting. He wasn't the average bratty kid, and I'm glad the author didn't dive too far into Brody's background. There was just enough information to give you the idea that he was an abused child and had a traumatic past. And it kind of was in there to maybe pull out the heartstrings a little bit, maybe get you to like Brody's character a little bit more, but also to understand some of his behaviors that came up in the story. It seems Brody is a good fit into the Reed family. I wonder if the author intends on elaborating on this family relationship dynamic in another book. I would definitely be up for reading another installment if Mr. Brody is included. I did listen to the audiobook version. I think I would have been entertained listening to it or reading it from the hard copy. Either way, it was a good read. I will say this kept me company while traveling, so I am thankful for the narrator being a good one. You know, sometimes those narrators can make or break a book, okay? And so this one was entertaining. There isn't any gruesomeness regarding the death of Mr. Stephen, so not to worry about that. The only possible warning I can think of is some of the details about Brody's past. In my opinion, it wasn't detailed, but it gave enough to let the reader know it was traumatic. This book was pretty much PG-ish level. This was a light and entertaining read. Like I said, I listened to the audiobook, and the narrator brought another layer of life to it, I think. I think the characters that are in the book, the Reed family, Brody, Miss Carolyn, and Mr. Stephen, were kind of brought to life just a little bit more, in my opinion, by the narrator. It's kind of one of those good weekend curl up books. Won't take you very long to read it all. As I said, can't give you too much details because you have to read the book to find out how the mystery is solved. And so, of course, you're just going to have to pick up the book and read it. This is a good read, and I give it a 5 out of 5. So subscribe, click like, share, tell a friend. If you've read the book, comment your thoughts. I would like to know what you thought about the book. And until next time, keep turning the pages, my book lovers.